Hi, Amanda. Good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
Hi. How's it going, Amanda? How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, good to have you here. So nice. So finally, the last day before the break. How
Yay.
nice. Yay. That's so good. Do you have any plans for the break?
Actually, no.
Uh-huh. Okay, just relax a little, right?
Yes.
Take some time to relax, update your things from school. Are you still going to school, Amanda, or are you done?
No, it's my last year.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's good. And do you know what you're going to do at college? Have you already thought about it?
Uh, I don't know because I wanted to do history, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of nervous because I don't know if I'm going to get a job because it's too
Oh,
difficult to do.
I know.
So
Yeah. Yeah,
I
it
don't
is
know
really
what I'm
hard.
going to
Yeah, getting a job nowadays, it's so hard. My goodness, it's really hard.
do. Yes.
Yeah. You need to think of something that um, is possible and will open more possibilities for you in terms of, well, you already have English, so you should find something where you can use the English that you already have. So,
Yes.
yeah, try to think of something related to, I don't know, technology. Hi, Mateus. Good evening.
Hello, hello.
Hey, good
Good
to see
evening.
you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Uh,
Yes. Good to see you, Mateus. Hi, Jose Guilherme. Good evening. Good to see you. How's it going?
Hi.
How do you feel, guys? Oh, the last week before the break.
Thank God.
Thank God. Oh, it's so good, isn't it? How nice. So, do you have any plans for the break, guys?
I'm planning. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I'm planning with my brother. I mean, it depends on his work and everything.
Mm-hmm.
We're planning to go to São Pedro da Aldeia, at
Oh,
least
how
for a couple of days.
nice. Oh, that's
A
good.
weekend, for example. No, not all
Uh
the
huh.
15 days, but
Uh huh.
2 or 3 days at least. It depends on the rain, obviously, because
Oh
we don't
yeah,
know.
it
It's
depends on the
so
weather.
hot.
Yeah.
We're
Oh, but
planning.
that's
We don't know yet.
really nice. It's a very nice place. Oh, that's cool. How nice. I hope you can do it because it's very
Thank you.
nice.
Thank you.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
amazing. What about you, Jose Guilherme? Do you have any plans for the break?
Ah, tem planos não. Acho que
No?
vou fazer o mesmo de sempre. Talvez ir
Oh,
pra casa da
okay.
minha avó, talvez.
Yeah. Oh, that's
A minha tia vai
nice.
vir aqui, a minha tia.
Oh, really? Oh, that's nice. Where is she from?
Hum. Não, ela não mora tão longe não, ela mora no Recreio.
Oh, okay. But she's coming to visit. Oh, that's good. It's always good. Yeah, I'm thinking of relaxing a little bit more, sleeping a little bit more too, because I need to sleep. But it's always good to have a break. Okay, guys, so let's go on with our review. As you know, after the break, we have our test. So it will be about unit 7, 8, and 9. Last class, we reviewed unit 7, and unit 7 talks about predictions, right? So we saw collocations with get, words with more than one meaning, deductions about the present using must, have to, and can't, and will and might for predictions. We talked about it. And we also saw some prediction collocations. Okay, and I asked you to do online practice on the topic and also Unit 7 test. If you haven't had a chance to do it, you will have a chance to do now during the break. Okay, now let's move on to units 8 and 9. I was planning to do something different in terms of review, like having a presentation and stuff, but according to our desk, they take a lot of things from the platform. So I decided to keep it the way it is, to do what we have on the platform because they have everything we need to do the test, right? So as you can see here, we are moving back to the platform. So we have all the details, even vocabulary, grammar, the expressions we need to review, they're all here, right? So our test was basically taken from the platform, right? So it's really nice if you have the book, you have the test. Okay, because you have access to the platform. So unit 7 is already done. Now let's move on to the topic. It's also a good idea, guys, for you to plan your project because you know the topics you have. Like unit 7 talks about predictions. Unit 8 is about consumption. So you know what it is, right? You can see, oh, how do I feel about this topic? Do I like talking about it? Do I feel confident discussing that? So let's see what Unit 8 brings to us in terms of consumption, because there are many different aspects, okay? So in this unit, guys, we saw in terms of vocabulary, right in the beginning, we talked about giving gifts, okay? And we are going to see, I'm not going to do everything, but I will just do the most important parts with you. I will do this first part, giving gifts, and I will go straight on to grammar. Can, could, and may. Permission and requests, which is the grammar in context. And right after that, I will move on to the grammar from 8.2. Be able to, ability, and possibility. Present, past, and future. And then vocabulary describing food. So let's see that first. Let's go to that 8.1 part. So let's see the vocabulary the vocabulary there. Okay, people. Is it visible for you? Is it okay? Is the size of the font comfortable for you? Is it good for you, Mateus? Yes?
Yes, yes. I was trying to
Good.
unmute.
Okay, no problem. So listen, complete the paragraph with the correct words from the word bank. There are 3 extra words. So guys, as Unit 8 talks about consumption, it's normal to have some words related to money, to buying things, to shopping, okay? So here is what we have: match, exchange, product, brand, trend, impressed, keep, latest, budget, spend. So what I suggest is read all the paragraph from beginning to end, ignoring the gaps, and then we try to complete it, okay? So let's read in silence first, okay? All right. Once you've read everything, then you can start from the beginning again and try to complete. Okay. So let's say every Sunday I go to the farmer's market. I'm always really
Impressed.
Aggressive.
yes. Whoa.
I was still doing actually, but okay.
Yes. Yes, actually, it's better to read first and then you do when you read for the second time. Okay? It's better because you have a kind of bird's eye view of the text. Then you understand the text better. Okay? But it's okay. No problem. So here, I do have to try hard to stay within my,
Budget.
yes. You see, guys, this is unit 8. It's consumption, okay? Because everything looks so good. One of the sellers allows you to mix and,
Match.
Match.
yes, it's an expression, okay? Mix and match your herbs for tea. If you follow the,
Trend.
the trend of buying local, you'll be happy to see many people selling handmade products. Of course, you won't find
Brand names.
brand names there. Do you know brand names? Is it okay for you?
Yes, I do. It's like big brands, for example, like Coachella. No, Coachella. Coachella is a festival. Like L'Oreal, like Carrefour.
Yes.
That's big brand.
Yes, that's it. But I don't,
Uh,
yeah, exactly. But I don't tend to dress in the,
latest.
yeah, latest fashion. Anyway, if you buy something and then change your mind, it might be hard to,
Exchange.
okay,
Exchange.
yes, okay. So let's see if we got everything right. Yes, good. Awesome. We noticed that there is one extra word here. Actually, here they say there are 3 extra words. So yes, there are 3 extra words. So product, keep, and expand. Okay, so everything correct. Okay, now let's go back to the unit contents. Here, course contents, because we're skipping some activities, right? So let's move back there. So after doing that vocabulary, we will go straight on to the grammar part, okay, about permission and requests. So let's see that. So here, look, we should reorder each set of words to make a sentence. So they are scrambled, and we should see some of them are questions, some aren't. So let's try to do the first one together. Since it's a question, so we need to have either an auxiliary or a modal verb, something first. Okay, so yes. Then after that,
Can I give the full sentence?
yes, sure, go ahead.
Can I get another size?
Yes. So
Can you get me? Oh no, can I get? Or the I and you we had to choose between
can I
one
get
or
you another size?
sorry.
Okay. Because I can't say, can you get I? Doesn't really, yeah, I can say that. So can I get you another size? That makes more sense. Okay. So now, guys, try to do the other ones. 2, 3, and 4. And I think we still have number 5. Yes, we do. Oh, we have number 6 too. So try to work out the other ones from 2 through 6. Okay? And I'll time you for that. I'll give you 2 minutes. Okay, guys, try to do that in 2 minutes. Paulinha, welcome. Good to see you.
Hello, thank you.
Hello. So, all set? Let's go, guys. Try to organize the other ones from 2 to 6. Let's go.
You can. You can try.
Okay, guys, time's up. Did you manage to
I
do
just
it?
couldn't do the number 5. But yeah, the
Oh,
others
really? That one is the easiest. Hi,
easiest.
Sudrini. Yeah.
Hello, teacher.
Hey, good to see you.
Hello.
How
I was
nice.
I just
Okay.
started doing actually. But yeah, let's go.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. So we've done the first one. All right, people. So can I get you another size? Can I get you another size? All right. Let's see the next one. Number 2.
You can try it on there.
Yes.
Or the
Number 2
opposite.
is, yeah, number 2 is not a question. Number 2 is a statement.
Yes.
Okay. So the subject
Comes first.
comes first. You
Can
mm-hmm,
try it on in there.
yes, you can try it on in there. Try it on. Do you know the meaning of this phrasal verb?
Try it on. Tentar colocar, algo do tipo. Something like that. Try it on.
No,
Oh.
no.
It's
I
not
mean,
like try it out, isn't?
So,
See if something fits.
yes, similar. Sorry?
See if something fits.
To see if something fits. Yes. When you go shopping for clothes, usually before you actually buy something, you try it on to see if it looks good on you, to see if it fits, if it looks good, and if you really enjoy that before you buy. Because if you buy something and you don't try it on, you may regret later. You may not even wear it, right? Because you buy something and you go like, oh my goodness, I don't like this dress. And then someone may ask you, but why did you buy it? And then you say, oh, I liked the color, but why didn't you try it on to see if it looked good on you? Oh, yes. So you should always try things on before you buy, especially if they are items of clothing, jeans, shirts, blouses, shoes. Okay, guys, things that you wear, you should try them on. Okay, you should try them on all the time. So here, the person is actually saying, oh, you can try it on in there. In there. What place is she talking about? She's talking about the fitting rooms. Okay, the fitting rooms is where you usually go to try things on if you are in a store or in a shop. Okay, so she's talking about the fitting rooms.
Number 3.
Yes, here I'm no, I'm doing number 2.
Ah, okay,
Okay, number
sorry.
2. So the person here is saying you can try it on in there. In there is referring to the fitting rooms, okay? Because usually the stores, they have fitting rooms, which is a place you go inside, right, to try and see if something fits. There are mirrors you can look at to see if something looks good. Okay? Right, people? All right. So this is what it means. The next one now, number 3. It's a question.
Could I see another color in it?
So could I is okay. Could I? Which one is the verb? Could I see it in another color? Okay. Could I see it in another color? You were asking about a piece of clothing or an item of clothing in another color. You want to, I don't know, maybe a dress or a skirt that you would like to see in another color. Okay. So could I see it in another color? Okay. Number 4. It's a statement.
You may now return this.
So if it's a statement, you have to start with a subject. So you and then a verb or a modal verb. In this case, a modal. So you may not
Return the
return.
action. Returns
Yes.
the action, right?
Yes. You may not return
Because
this.
I know how to put the sentence, but I still have doubts in like what is that? For example, that's the verb. That's the. So I'm trying to get it, make it better. So yeah,
Yes. That's the way
I
to
know
do
the
it.
meaning.
Yeah.
I know the meaning, but I don't know. I mean, if you ask me, I might have trouble to say what it is exactly. So, yeah.
Okay. The parts of speech. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Now, number 5 is a question.
Oh, number 5, I did, yes. May I help you?
Ah, okay.
I was trying to do the number 6. I thought was...
Okay. So if it's a question, you should begin with an auxiliary verb or a modal verb. So here it's a modal verb. So may I help you? Okay. Then number 6 here. It's a
I know it's a
statement. It's a
statement.
statement. Yeah, it's a statement.
I say you can wear, but I don't know the rest. You can.
You can, the verb wear. So if it's a verb, you should have an object. Just like here. Yes, like could I see it? So you can wear it. Where? On your wrist. You
What is
can
wrist? Sorry.
wrist is this area between your hand and your arm.
Oh, I know.
Okay,
Okay.
that's your wrist. Okay, so it's this area here. Okay, all right.
Yes.
It's this area where you wear a watch or a bracelet. Okay, so you can wear it on your wrist. Okay, guys,
Oh,
so when you are using a verb, usually after a verb, you need an object. So sometimes the object is a pronoun. So here we have it, and here too. Okay, and then we have a prepositional phrase in another color on your wrist. Okay, so let's check. Great. Please, guys, take a picture. I guess now you can see all the sentences. You see, the first one, you have a verb and you have, look, a pronoun after the verb. Just like here, get you, try it, see it. Okay. Here we have a modal verb. Usually modal verbs, they come before another verb. Modal verbs, they are auxiliary verbs to other verbs, okay? But here, look, help you. So verb, pronoun. Wear it, verb, pronoun, okay? Most of the time. But as you can see, when I use a modal verb, I usually use that before a verb. Can wear, may help, may not return, could see, can try, can get. Okay, so modal verbs are auxiliary verbs to other verbs. So if it's a statement, they come before the verb, affirmative or negative. Here it's affirmative, you can wear. If it's negative, you just have to add the word not. If it's a question, they come before the subject. Can I? Could I? May I? Or could you? Can you? May you? Or somebody else. All right? That's the sequence. Okay, guys. All right, Mateus. Is it better now? Yes?
yes, yes. Thank you.
All right. So back to the unit contents. Let's go to course contents. It's easier for us to visualize. Okay, so here we are still on the topic of consumption. We've done the first part of vocabulary and we've done the modal verbs can, could, and may, permission and requests. Let's see the second part. The second part, guys, will introduce the topic of be able to, which is also considered a modal verb. Okay, we use that for ability and possibility in the present, in the past, and in the future. Let's take a look. So here we have a paragraph and we should correct the errors in the paragraph. Okay, so look, let me try to make it a little bigger. Yes, now it's okay. So, because of the community garden, sorry, people in our community are able, there is something missing here.
Able to grow.
Yes. Okay, because we have to use the structure be able to. So it's always the verb to be plus the word able plus the infinitive with the particle to. Okay, excuse me. The next one, last year, now the past.
We
Last
were.
year, okay.
Just like Adele's song. When
Yeah,
we
yeah. Last year we were able to plant herbs and vegetables. Now the children in the community,
are able, because
yes,
children is the plural.
yes, exactly, are
Is
able to.
able is kind of really strange. Don't sound
Yeah,
right.
isn't it? It is super strange.
The
All right.
structure, right, with are
Yeah.
or no. Ah, yes.
Yeah, the children are able to learn about agriculture. This year, we expanded the project because we,
Warrant.
very nice, because here we are talking about last year again, and we don't use didn't with be able, right? In the past, no way. So we weren't. Oops, sorry guys. We weren't able to grow enough last year. We built a greenhouse. Do you know, guys, what greenhouse is?
Greenhouse is like a house made of. It's not a house. It's not big as a house, but it's a place. It's a tiny box built with glass to put plants in to make the a warm place. Isn't?
Exactly. Yes, exactly. It's a place for you to grow plants inside. Perfect. It can be small or it can be big. Like it
Can be.
depends. It can be big. Yes,
I
it
never
doesn't.
see a big greenhouse. I
Yeah, it
just see
can be. A small one?
size of a room.
No, it
The bigger
can
one I
be.
see is the size of a room. It's not
Oh,
very big.
really? Yeah, it can be
Yeah.
bigger than a room. It can be big. It
Oh,
has to be, yeah, it has to be closed. It has to be something, really closed so that you don't have, the plants don't have contact with the environment. Because in the greenhouse, they have all the nutrients they need to grow. So, but it's interesting. Yeah, exactly that. Very good, Sandrini. So we built a greenhouse, which so we are talking about the past. We built. Built is a verb in the past. So we understand that all the things here happened in the past.
It's again war.
Yes. So we actually here, let's see, we have a verb here. We are able to use, because here we built a greenhouse. Now we are seeing the result. Maybe that's the idea they want to give. We should say we were able to use all year, not just in the summer. It could be right to say that way, or if they want to say we are able to use now, okay, because the verb to be is in the present already. So, okay. So, which we are able to use, fine. Soon we,
will be able to.
very nice. Soon entails sometime in the future. Okay. So, soon we, simple future of the verb to be. We will be able to grow fruits and vegetables in winter too. In the greenhouse, if the greenhouse is a success, we will be able,
To feed?
yes, very good, to feed more people in the community. Okay, guys, so it has to be always like that. Verb to be, able, and infinitive with the particle to. Okay, be able to. So let's check the answers, see if everything is okay. Yes, everything is all right. So if you want, please take a picture. Okay, so here we have present, past, and future. Okay, let's go back to unit content. Oh, I hate when it happens. All right, people, so we've done be able to, and then there is a little vocabulary tip here on describing food. Let's take a quick look there before we see the prefixes here and more modal verbs. So as you notice, guys, this lesson on consumption has a strong focus on modal verbs, okay? Let me just clear my annotations. Okie dokie, let's see there. Complete the paragraph with the correct words from the word bank. There are 3 extra words. As you can see, they all describe food. Okay, so we have dinner, fry, spicy, sour, salty, ingredients, recipe, raw, eat out, bake. So take a look in silence. Read the paragraph, ignoring the gaps, and then read a second time, trying to complete with the missing, with the words in the box. Okay, guys, I'll give you 2 minutes to do that. Go ahead, can begin. Okay, guys, thumbs up. Did you manage to do it? Yes?
Yes,
Mm.
a bit confused, but I did.
Yeah. Let's see.
Not a bit confused, very confused actually. But
Let's see. Let's try it. Let's go, guys. The first one. Oh, I don't.
Eat
eat
out.
Eat
out.
out.
Yes. Okay. Good. Next one. They.
Ingredient.
Bake.
Bake.
Yeah, that's a verb. They bake fresh bread. But it's not too.
Salty.
Or
Can
I
you
guess
say
it's salty.
sour? Sour.
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 Because they're talking about fresh lemons, isn't it? They say on a hot day, you should definitely get the lemonade, isn't it? It's
Mhm.
made with fresh lemons, but it's not too sour because they add sugar. Okay, so the person is talking about the lemonade. Okay, if you like Indian food, you should definitely order the vindaloo at Kashmir. They use really flavorful,
Ingredients.
yes, ingredients. But be careful of their chili. It's really,
Spicy.
yes, perfect. Sorry, spicy. I only like cooked fish, but if you eat,
Raw.
yes, raw fish, okay. It's a tradition to get a local favorite called kettle corn. It's, and
Fry.
now,
I don't. Oh, it only left fry.
yes, any other option, people?
Acho que é salt.
Salty. Pronunciation,
Salty.
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 Salty popcorn, but it's a little sweet too. So let's check it out. Yes, very nice. So here, guys, they're talking about this very interesting place called Union Market. Okay, they have this nice bakery. They talk about lemonade. They talk about this restaurant here, Kashmir. Um, but be careful because the chili there is really spicy, really hot. Okay. If you eat raw fish, if you like raw fish, go to this place there called Roi. Sorry, it's a Japanese restaurant, I think, where they have sushi. And another place that is a tradition, you can have a place where you can eat kettle corn. It's a kind of salty corn or popcorn, actually. It's a salty popcorn, but they say it's a little sweet. So it's famous, it's popular there. So it made me feel like going there, really. Interesting places. Anyway, guys, we have some adjectives to describe food and some words that are interesting and people use a lot when they are describing food, like raw, sour, spicy, salty. Some verbs like bake, eat out, okay, fry. Fry is a verb, okay, not an adjective. Okay, guys, it's a verb. So take a picture, please. Okay, let's go to unit contents again. Don't have to close that and go home again. So let's go there. Okie dokie. So back to describing food, we are done here because this second part of Unit 8 is about food. So food matters. So if you want to talk about food in a project, it's also good. The next part, guys, prefixes. Okay, so they also mention that in this unit, prefixes and modal verbs for possibility. Let's take a look at that. This is a little tricky. Let's see that. So here, guys, we have some sentences, and the second half of the sentence is down here, okay? So let's try to match them. The first part says, it took much longer to get here than I thought. I really so here we have the beginning, okay? So I what do you think should go there? I undercooked, I underpriced, I undermodern, or I underestimated the trip.
Can you show me again, teacher, please?
Yes, sure.
It took much longer to get turned to really under. Okay.
I really under.
I think it's wait. No, no, that's don't make sense. I think it's cooked.
You undercooked, so we put it back in the oven for 10 more minutes. Yes, do you think you were talking about cooking? Look, it took much longer to get here
No.
than I thought. I really
underestimated the trip.
Yes, very good, Amanda. I really underestimated the trip. So you underestimate something when you have the wrong idea about something, okay? So in the beginning, you thought the trip would be fast. You thought you would arrive, let's suppose, in 1 hour, but then it took much longer. It took like 3 hours. And then you go and say, wow, it took much longer to get here than I thought. I really underestimated the trip. So I had a totally different idea of the distance and how much longer it would take. So I really underestimated the trip. That's the idea of this expression, okay? So it surprises you when you have a different outcome, okay? Now let's see the next one. There was an anti. What do you think?
War.
Yes, another war rally. People were holding signs that said no more war. Yes. Do you understand what kind of event this is? An anti-war rally? What is
No,
that?
actually.
No? This is like a protest.
No.
It's a protest where a lot of people go out in the streets holding banners and posters with big big letter words written no more war, stop violence, and people start walking together to call attention of government leaders. So it's a protest. So that kind of event, we call it a rally. Okay? In this case, it was an anti-war rally, okay? So there was an anti-war rally where people were holding signs that said no more war, okay? Good. Here, guys, observe that the pronunciation can be anti-war or anti-war, okay? It depends on which area you live in the States, and also British and American. If you are from England, you can say anti, okay? They say anti. And some parts of the United States, for example, they can also say anti-war. And some other areas, especially in the west of the United States, they will say anti-war rally, okay? Anti. Midwest to the west, like central to the west part of the US, they will say anti. Okay, guys, that's how the pronunciation varies. Just like here in Brazil. Here in Brazil, we have differences in accent, right? The south, the north. So there is a big difference. Now, let's see number 3. The chicken was under.
Cooked.
Now it's cooked.
Ah, now it's
Okay.
cooked. Very good. Okay. Great. Undercooked. So I put it back in the oven for 10 more minutes. So undercooked means that it was still a little raw. Okay. Number 4. Wow, the tablet is really expensive. It's overpriced.
Priced.
Overpriced. We never pronounce this vowel here between the consonants and the final D. We never pronounce this vowel, okay? So it's always silent. We say priced, priced. It's overpriced. Yes, good. Number 5, at the museum, you can see
Modern
art. Excellent. Of the late 20th century. Number 6, my luggage was
weight.
Overweight. So I had to take some books out. Here, guys, another word that we usually don't pronounce the letter is this one, overweight. The T is very subtle, okay? So my luggage was overweight, so I had to take some books out. Okay, so usually the final T here is almost silent, okay? So my luggage was overweight, so I had to take some books out. We don't reinforce that. Okay, it's very, very subtle. Okay, guys, so perfect. Great, guys. Take a picture. Okay, so let's go back home. Yes, course contents. So people, after doing that part, describing food, prefixes, I will ask you to do this one again on modals for homework, because I think this you can do, okay? Let's move on to this part here. The English for real part is always something that is assessed. So in this lesson, it's about making requests, okay? So let's take a look at this. Let's check it out. So watch the video, then choose the correct words to complete each request. So you make a request when you need help for something, so you ask someone to do something for you. That's a request, okay? And here we have some ways to do it. As you can see there, look. So maybe the video will start lagging because my connection is not so good. If we can't see it, you will try to watch this later, okay? So here we have some options on making requests. Can you get me a coffee too? Of course, it's the first one, not the second. Okay. So let's try to see it. Let's see how it goes. Let me share the sound.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I haven't even had a coffee yet.
Yeah, yeah, no way. It's not working. Let's try to, yeah, can you believe that? The guy is advertising his goods at this time. It's 6 p.m. Oh man, okay, thank you for that. Amazing! That's amazing! Incredible! All right. So guys, you can watch this later on, okay? Try to do this. Let's move on to the next part before we just run out of time. Okay, people? So unit 8.4, you should take a look there during the break, okay? And then after that, guys, comes the test. Okay, so let's take a look here. Let's try to do it. The test is always divided in three parts: the grammar, the vocabulary, and then the English for real. So seems that somebody has already done this. So let's try again. So let's say match the sentence halves. We have here the second part. So let's try to do only this one here, guys. Can I bring modal verbs? Can I bring what, guys? What can we use there?
Can you show me again, teacher?
Yes, sure.
The
Let's
number
do
one?
it. Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Can I bring? Okay.
Yes, just that. Can I bring
my drink into the store?
my drink to the into the store? Yes, that's a good one. Uh-huh. Okay. Like you're asking permission. Okay, good. Number two, could I get
A bigger coffee.
mm-hmm. Okay.
A larger coffee.
A
Larger.
large coffee. Okay. You may not. What do you think?
Bring food into the store. Maybe
Bring food into the store. Yes. You may not bring food into the store. This is a way to say that something is not allowed. Okay, guys. Number four, and in a polite way. I wasn't able to
get a reservation when I called.
get a reservation when I called. Okay. Now, number five, many countries aren't able to
Grow enough food to their needs.
for their needs. Yes. Last week, we were able to
Get some great vegetables at our organic market.
at an organic market. Very nice. The weather
Might be much more severe.
may be much more severe, and cities in the future
Might be much crowded.
much more crowded. All right, perfect. That's really good. Awesome, guys. Please take a picture, guys. I think we have everything on the screen. Right. Guys, make sure you do the other activities 2 and 3. All right, guys, try to do those 2 activities during the break. I want to see here, Unit 9. I wish I could do, Unit 9 talks about work. I wish I could do all the activities with you, because Unit 9 talks about 0 and first conditional, and also the other ones. There is vocabulary and everything. There is this word building here. So many interesting things. So this is really nice. Oh man, it's my dream. I wish I could do this with you. But I believe you can do this during the break. So let me go straight on to the test from Unit 9. Okay, let's go here. Yes, let's focus here, because the test will bring all the important things. Let me try again. Okay, guys, match the sentence halves to complete the sentences. So the same idea here. You have the first part and the second part is down below, okay? So if it's sunny tomorrow, remember the first conditional, you need to have simple present and simple future. So let's go and do it. If it's sunny tomorrow,
We will
We
go to
will
the
go to
beach.
the
yes, very nice. We use the first conditional to talk about a possible future situation, okay? Number 2, if you want to earn more money,
You would take it. Or, yes, he would take it.
pay attention. Look, what verb tense is this? Want. Simple present, isn't it? So if it's simple present, I have only 2 options. Or I'm talking about a possible future situation, or I'm giving instructions. I'm trying to teach. If I'm giving instructions, I have to use the second part in the simple present too. If it's instructions, if I'm teaching. So remember, if it's simple present, there are 2 possibilities. 1, I'm giving instructions, so I have to use the second sentence in the simple present too. If you do this, that happens. Simple present, simple present. This is the 0 conditional. Second option, I'm talking about a future possibility. If you want to earn more money, you will be, I don't know, successful. So then the second part has to be in the simple future. So let's see there if I have a sentence in the simple future to complete this. No, no, no. No, no, no. And no. So no simple future. So I have to use the first option. What is the first option? Simple present. Okay? So simple present is the only option I have now. So here it means I'm giving instructions. I'm teaching. So which sentence here is in the simple present?
take more classes.
Sorry?
Take more classes.
Yes, exactly. It can be either the simple present or it can also be imperative, okay? Because I'm giving instructions. So if you want to earn more money, take more classes, okay? So the situation here is I'm giving instructions. I'm trying to tell someone what to do to become successful, okay? Now, number 3, Bella will miss the movie. So I start my sentence with the simple future. Now I need to do the second part. The second part has to be a conditional sentence. So simple future, I have to use simple present.
If she doesn't come soon.
Perfect. I have to use a conditional sentence with the simple present if she doesn't come soon, because now here I have the simple future. So this is the first conditional. I'm talking about a future possibility. What is the future possibility? She will miss the movie. Okay. Now, number 4, I'd work harder. I'd is the abbreviation of I would. I would work harder. So this is a hypothetical situation, okay? In the present, I'm using would because it's a conditional, okay? I would work harder if this is the second conditional. It's when I talk about hypothetical situations now, situations that are not true, but I just imagine, oh, if I, and then I have to use a sentence in the simple past. Example, if I had money, I would, remember, I said, if I had money, I would buy a car. And then Sadrini said, no, please don't buy a car, okay? So if I had more money, I would buy a house. So I'm imagining a situation now that is not true, but I'm dreaming. Okay, it's like a dream. I don't have money and I can't buy a house. But if I had money, I would buy a house. Simple past, and then the conditional sentence, I would buy a house. Would plus infinitive, okay? Here I have would. I need now if plus simple past, okay? Which one? There are 2 possibilities. If I had more time, if sales weren't so good. 2 possibilities. Now let's see the sentence again. I'd work harder if sales weren't so good, or if I had more time.
I think it's if sales weren't so good.
Yes? Yes, you think so? It makes more sense?
Oh no. If I had more time. If I had more time.
Yes, because now sales are good. If you understand, here the person is imagining a different scenario. In this case here, sales are good. So the person
That doesn't
doesn't,
make sense. Yeah. If I had more time.
I don't really get it. Maybe here I would work harder if sales weren't so good. Maybe here the person is trying to say, okay, if sales weren't so good, I would work harder. Now I think I'm beginning to understand. Because if you are not selling so much, then okay, you would work harder to sell. Let's skip that one and do the next one. The next one, we have if plus simple past. So then the second part, you have to use would plus infinitive, okay? If they offered Dan the job, so it's a dream.
He would take it.
He would take it. Okay, perfect. So if plus simple past, would plus infinitive. That's the story. Memorize. Number 6, the company would reduce the number of employees. So would plus infinitive, I have to use if plus simple past. Which one?
If the sales weren't so good.
Yes, now it makes more sense, okay? So the company would reduce the number of employees if sales weren't so good, okay? Now their food is delicious.
They grow all the vegetables themselves.
Yes, perfect. I hope you have a nice time on vacation.
Enjoy yourselves.
It's great. And here, if I had more
more
time.
time.
Woohoo! Great. Okay, guys. So this is nice to do when you can eliminate. And always remember, if I have a sentence with simple past, if plus simple past, the second part is would plus infinitive. Okay? Always like this. Would plus infinitive, if simple past. One or the other. You just have to do like this. Oh, simple past, if plus simple past, would plus infinitive. If I have would plus infinitive or abbreviated apostrophe D plus infinitive, then I have to use if plus simple past. First conditional, will plus infinitive, I have to use if plus simple present. Okay, guys, try to create a song so you can memorize this. It's just like a song. All right, guys. So people, try to do Unit 9, Task Activity 2 and Activity 3. If you do this, you will be just fine. Everything will be okay for you. And as you can see, guys, from here, you can choose the topic of your project. Unit 9 is about work, Unit 8, consumption, and Unit 7, predictions. Okay, choose the topic that you like the most. Okay, do the homework. Unit 8 and Unit 9 online practice, the activities that we mentioned. And if you have extra time, play with these worksheets that we posted here. They will help you. Guys, let me take just one more picture before we go. Okay, let me just toggle full screen. Can you see that, Mateus? Is it visible?
Yes, it is.
Yes? Okay. So let me just print it out. I don't know why today my printing is not working. Let me try again. So people, thank you so much for coming. That was amazing. Enjoy your break, really. Sleep, relax, have fun, but with safety, okay? Don't forget, we are still in a pandemic, okay? And hope to see you again in August. First day of class is the test, okay? So prepare, study. It will not be difficult. It will be from online practice. This is for sure. Okay, guys.
Thank you, Simone.
So thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amandinha. Thank you,
Bye-bye,
Cedrine.
bye-bye.
Thank you, Paula.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much, Paulinha. Thank you, José Guilherme. Thank you, guys. Take care. No class, okay, guys? Next week, no class. Only in August. See you. Bye.